It's time for Be in the Driver's Seat with Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and mental health expert, Dr. Teresa Moore. A Saturday morning mix of cars, credit, and wellness created just for you. Brought to you by Joe Lunghammer Chevrolet of Waterford. Plan your next vehicle purchase or get your credit rolling in the right direction with Regina today. And now, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and Dr. Teresa Moore.
Good morning. You are listening to Be in the Driver's Seat. I am your host, the host, Regina Eileen Woodard, a.k.a. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and I'm sitting right next to my favorite co-host and my other favorite co-host. First is Dr. Teresa Moore.
Good morning, everyone. It's Dr. T.
You know what? I'm giving her whole name. Is she telling me, okay, Regina, Dr. T, not my full name. She won't tell me her middle name, but I'm still a driver's license guy, so then I'll know. But all the way out of Atlanta, Georgia, is my other favorite co-host who joins us once a month on her segment. And then she joins us another Saturday all the way out of Atlanta, Georgia. That is my other favorite co-host from Atlanta, Georgia, Miss Cathy Washington, the financial coach, financial expert.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning,
everybody. Good morning. I'm so happy to be here this morning. It's Coach Cathy.
And then we have sitting in the studio that will be on shortly is, who's in the studio? Who's the two people that's sitting next to you?
I'm so excited. So we have our newest author. We have Nyla Johson, and we have her mother, Mrs. Tenita bestseller Johnson, in the studio today. So I'm excited. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I need a little bit better. I need a little bit good morning. I need to feel it. I need to feel it in my bones because I'm not feeling it.
Good morning.
Wait, one more time. Sing it again.
Good morning.
And can we all do it together? 1, 2, 3. Good morning. And let's say it one more time. We're going to say Detroit. Detroit and Atlanta, right?
All right.
Even though we know we got other listeners in other states, right? 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Detroit and Atlanta. Woo! Yeah, I'm feeling it in my bones this morning. I'm feeling it in my bones.
That's that energy.
So yeah, we love that energy. So we hope that you have your pencil and your paper ready this morning because we're going to give you some tips, but in our different fields. But we're also going to give you some. You're going to hear from the author, the 10-year-old author, and her mother, and she's going to be giving some tips and tricks, and we're just going to be sharing some great information. But this morning, I want to give you a tip on how to find a great salesperson. And you're probably going to say, Regina, how do you find a great salesperson? Well, you know what, audience? I'm glad you asked. Well, you want to find a good communicator / good listener. They need to listen to your problems. Right? If you got a situation going on, you need to be able to tell it. You guys know 60 to 70% of my customers have bruised credit, but I got people that have excellent credit. But it doesn't matter whether you got good credit or bad credit, right? Because I got to listen to what you need, whether you need a two-door car, four-door car, that convertible, or do you need a minivan, or do you need a convertible? What do you need? Then I need to listen to your problems because you know what? They pour problems into the queen. So that's my first tip, and hope you took some pen and paper for that. Cathy, what's your tip?
Yes, Regina, listen. You know, one of the things that we're always talking about is, making sure that we are paying our bills on time, make sure we maintain or get that excellent credit rate. I want to just encourage everybody as a tip today, set up automatic payment just because everybody's got so much going on all the time. I mean, you're wearing this hat, that hat, everything, trying to balance life. If you set up those automatic payments, you don't have to worry about late payments or anything or the excuse, I forgot. You don't have to worry about that because now you have an automatic payment that goes out and you don't have to do anything about it. You can make sure you don't have no late payments because late payments can drop your score 50 to 100 points. So let's get some automatic payments set up. Regina.
Tanisha.
Thank you so much, Regina and Cathy. My tip for today is going to be to write the one book that makes you the expert in your industry. So for you, Regina, that would be the Queen of Car Loans sales book. And so for Dr. T, it may be a counseling book or a book on mental health. So whatever you do day in and day out that makes you an expert in your industry, you need a book on just that.
Bam, bam, bam. Wait a minute. Bam, bam, bam.
So listen, everybody.
Can I say one thing?
I was gonna say something too, Regina.
Okay, good one thing. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. What's that book coming up? We got a chapter in.
Yes, Overcoming the Enemy's Plan.
Listen, and I'm a part of that book. So, Regina, we can give kudos. We're both a part of that book.
Yes.
Overcoming the Enemy's Plan.
Yes.
So, listen.
The anthology.
I'm
Yes.
excited about it. So my tip today is for finding the right therapist is first make up your mind to make the move. You have to do something. So that means you can go to www.psychologytoday. You can put your city in and all the therapists in your city will come up. And not only that, not only will the therapists all come up, but you can read reviews and you can ask questions. So if you're looking for a therapist today, I encourage you all to go to www.psychologytoday and put your city in and find a therapist that's right for you.
I love it.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. Now I would like to introduce our guest today. I want to introduce Tenita Bestseller Johnson. Listen, y'all, I'm so excited. She is my publisher. She published my first book,
Yes.
Awaken to Win. So you all
Yes.
know that is my trademark, Wake Up to Win.
Yes.
And so I'm excited to have her in the studio today. So
Yes.
Tenita, we celebrate you today. And
Yes.
Tenita has 22 bestsellers out here.
Woohoo!
So you can look her up and
Yes.
she's going to tell you where to find her. But I just wanted to introduce her today. So I'm excited.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
So Tanisha, talk to us a little bit this morning, right?
Yeah.
Because we know we got Nyla in the studio. She's 10 years old, but I mean, you got an 8-year-old that started writing the book. I mean, how does that happen? Things don't happen to your teenager
No,
or grown.
Right. Yeah, she was actually 7 when she wrote this book. She was 7 years old. She was like in first grade. And literally, I think it was a book that she had started in school, and then we kind of finished it at home. And I took it and got it illustrated, of course, because I do self-publishing, and we got it published. And then we sat on it for 3 years. We sat on it for 3 years because of COVID and everything shut down. So we didn't get to have a book launch party. We wanted kids to be able to come out and play. We didn't get to celebrate the book, all of those things. But once things started opening up this year, literally my husband said to me, you should do a press release and push it out to the media. I Googled the media's email addresses, and I want the listeners to understand, like, it's not that deep. Like, I know you feel like you need to have a shoe-in, you need to have a person in studio that you don't. You just need to have a well-written press release and push it out to the media. And if it's a good story, they will pick it up. Wow. So, and the headline was, Michigan 10-year-old writes book and gets distribution deal in 5 states. That's what made them open. That's what made them open the email. So you got to have a hard headline and then the press release.
Wow.
And Fox 2 came to the house.
Listen, so only a person who has the background in writing that can get the attention like that. So because you are a self-publisher and you help others publish their book, you can give them the right wording.
Correct.
Okay, that's
correct.
awesome.
So we help people because a lot of people write the book and then they don't know how to market it. So they don't know they need a press release. They don't know they need a speaker one sheet. They want to speak, but they don't know how to get more speaking engagements. They don't know they need a professional website. When people go Google me, you'll see what comes up. But if I Google you and nothing comes up, that's a problem.
Wow.
That means you don't have a footprint on the internet enough. Yeah.
I love that.
Wow.
Yeah. So I tell everybody, and they laugh. I'm like, Google yourself. Are you Googleable? Are you Googleable? Because when you Google me, a whole lot of stuff comes up, pictures and everything. So yeah,
I love it.
Wow. Tanisha, listen, I'm telling you, you are so powerful. I'm enjoying what I'm hearing already. And by the way, you and I need to talk offline.
Let's do it, Cathy.
Yes. But listen, I want to ask you a question relative to your 10-year-old. I mean, what do you think is if there's another parent out there that has, they see inspiration in their children, they see that they have talent, they see, that they have skills, that they're anointed to do certain things, what would you say you would encourage a parent to do to really cause that to come out in their child?
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing is when you see a gift or you see an inkling of a gift, you may see the seed of a gift. Like she wanted this $100 skateboard. Now, I'm not a skateboarding chick, but if she wants to skateboard, we gonna try skateboarding until she gets tired of it. Like, you just don't know when you're going to strike gold. So while it may mean nothing to us, like, buy the skateboard, buy the roller skates, let them try dance, let them try theater. You don't know what's going to be their open door to success.
Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome.
Wow.
I like the fact that you're pushing her and opening the door for her. Parents, you hear that. You're hearing it from the bestseller. You know, if you have a child that's asking to do something, pour into their dream.
Right.
Because
spend the money.
Yeah,
spend the money and invest.
And, you know, Regina and I talk about that often. You have to invest in yourself.
Yes.
So that's good. So now you're seeing your investment pay off. How does it feel?
Oh, my God. It's very fruitful. Listen, it's still yielding increase, and that's the way we want it to be.
Wow.
Yeah. 3 years later.
Yeah.
Now, we planted the seed 3 years ago, but 3 years later, it's blossoming.
That's large.
Wow.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Plant the seed. So once a seed is planted, if you water it, you will see increase.
That's right.
You will
Come
see
on.
increase.
That'll preach.
You will.
Absolutely.
Listen.
So I'm in the studio pouring water. I mean, I got my top on my bottle here on my 33 ounce, and Marcus like, hold on.
Marcus,
By the
like,
way,
you better not.
Right. By the way, our producer's in here, Marcus. He got to write down his last name
Come on,
because I always
shout out
forget it.
to
But you know, I
Marcus.
got to give Marcus, because he write down your last name because I got to remember.
I know Marcus' last name.
This is our what's the last name?
I ain't gonna say.
She's trying to remember.
Look, no, I know
Reed,
it's
Marcus Reed.
So you know my pastor last name,
Okay,
Reed,
right,
so
right.
I know that.
So we're gonna give a shout out to Marcus because he's always with us, always keeping us on target.
So
but
good.
but listen, my question is that she's 10-year-old and you're gonna see the fruits of her labor at an early age. What are you planning to do with her money?
So she
That was off the top, cousin. What are you planning to do with her money?
listen. She has
Her
plans.
money.
She has
What-
plans
what
for
she-
her money that I don't have plans for her money. Every time we sell a book, her question is, "But do I get the money?
Right,
do
right,
I get
right.
the $13?" Like,
Right.
she likes to go to Five Below and the Dollar Tree, which is no longer $1; it's $1.25. But again, I allow her to get a portion of her proceeds to do
Love
whatever
it.
she wants to do.
Love
The
it.
rest goes in the bank toward her college fund.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
wow.
awesome.
Wow, I
That's
love
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
I love
That's
that.
a good
Look,
parent. Yes, indeed. She is planning already for her future.
Oh,
Let me
yes.
ask another question for you, Tanisha. When you think about where you see her going in the next 10 years, what do you see for Naya's future?
Probably a bit of acting and dancing. She'll probably try and be on somebody's Disney show or Nickelodeon. Somebody call Keenan and Kel, please, because she's that kid that will stand in the living room and do TikTok and dance and all the things. So yeah, very theatrical.
Wow.
Yes.
So you know,
Wow.
Tanisha, I have watched Nyla grow for many years. So again, I've seen you, I've worked with you, I've watched Nyla, and you've had some Nyla chronicles that you will put up on social media.
Oh.
And I literally have watched how Nyla spoke out that she was going to live in a mansion.
Yes.
How she was going to be rich. And you often talk about big doors. How is this affecting you, knowing that Nyla spoke this out many years ago, that she was going to be rich, she was going to live in a mansion? How is that, her wording, affect you?
So the biggest thing I would say, Dr. T, is the Bible talks about childlike faith.
Yes.
And so it's a reiteration of, I can do anything I want. I can believe anything I want until somebody interrupts the pattern and tells me something different.
That's good.
So we don't tell her, no, you can't live in a mansion. For her, it's, I'm going to have a mansion. I'm going to have multiple cars. I'm going to have my own bathroom because I don't want to share my bathroom with my brother. All the things. She didn't work it out in her head. Like, she literally woke up one day and said, I had a dream and we were in a mansion and I had a bathroom and you and Dad had a bathroom and my brother had a bathroom. And it was big, and it was a lot of cars. And listen, I receive it for us and for her.
Come on here.
Come on now.
Listen, I'm part of the dream. So, yeah, we working to manifest it.
Listen, from her mouth to God's ears.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Well, you know what? See, if anything, if you didn't get anything out of this segment, it's one thing that I hope you got is that you need to be doing enough things in your career. It doesn't matter what age you are. Mm-hmm. You could be 10, you could be 8. You could be, let me just say, you could be 8 through 70. Mm-hmm. You got to do enough things that you got to be on Google. Somebody has to be able to Google your name. Mm-hmm. Because honestly, it's a lot of Regina Woodards out there. I mean, it's probably about 5 or 6. right? So that's why I go by my middle name, Regina Eileen. It's a purpose. You got to be Googleable. So if they can't put your name in Google you, then you haven't done enough. Just step up, right? Because if you Google Regina Woodard or Regina the Queen of Carlones, I'm going to come up. There's a lot of people out there saying they're the queen, but they're not the queen. But if you Google Regina the Queen of Carlones, boom. That's why I put my face out there and my voice. Because I walk into a room and you hear my voice. What do you have to say on that one, Dr. T? You have a point you can bring back?
Yes, definitely. So again, you're talking about being Googleable, but you also have to put yourself out there. Social media is an awesome platform.
Yes.
You can get on social media and you can sell your brand. And so I'm so excited that you all, brought this up. So if you are listening and you want to get out there, start with social media.
And we'll be right back because we got to pay some bills. Joe Longhammer will be in the studio next month, and we got to make sure that commercial gets played. We'll be right back. Regina, the Queen of Carlones, here at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet. In August, we're giving away 12 months of Jack's Unlimited Car Wash memberships to the first 25 people who buy a new or used car from me. Google Regina, the Queen of Carlones.
Chevrolet, find new roads.
Call Brenda Davis now at 248-909-9711 and get started on your new home purchase or sale. Brenda D. Davis, the realtor that moves you. Whether you're relocating to Michigan from another state or country, moving across town, upgrading, or downsizing, Brenda Davis from Century 21 Town and Country Real Estate can make it a smooth, hassle-free experience. Our award-winning offices and the outstanding personal service offered by Brenda Davis and her professional sales associates guide you through the maze of infinite details surrounding the purchase or sale of your home, helping you become familiar with a new area, finding the right home for your family, arranging financing, and settling in a timely fashion is our priority. Assuring that your relocation is a pleasant experience is our ultimate goal. Brenda Davis, an associate broker, is a 21-year career licensed realtor, a member of the National Association of Realtors, and a board member of the North Oakland County Board of Realtors. Call Brenda Davis now at 248-909-9711 and get started on your new home purchase or sale. Brenda D. Davis, the realtor that moves you.
You are still listening to Be in the Driver's Seat. I am your host, Regina Eileen Woodard, a.k.a. Regina, the Queen of Carlones. Dr. T.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dr. T.
What we got going on with this segment this morning, this new segment?
Listen, I'm so excited. In the studio with us today is Nyla Johson. Nyla Johson is a 10-year-old author, and we're so excited. She was on our podcast last month, and this month she is in the studio, and she has also been featured on Fox 2. So we have her in the studio today. Let's welcome Nyla Johson.
Hey guys.
Good
Oh, I love that excitement that you having this morning. Can you say a few more words? Anything you want to say? Yeah, come on, you coming. Okay, your hair is blue. What color is your hair? What color is the hair your hair you got?
Cyan.
Oh, that's a
Cyan.
Yeah.
Cyan.
Blue.
Yeah.
She, you know what? We gotta. I wish you guys could see her like right now in the studio this Saturday morning, because she's looking beautiful this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nyla. You good this morning?
I'm awesome.
Oh, she's awesome. So, Nyla, we appreciate you getting up on this Saturday morning and being with us. But when did you actually start writing? When did you put it in your mind that? Did you start at 6, 7? Or when did you start thinking about writing a book? How did that come about?
I started thinking about writing a book at like 6, but I didn't do it until I was like 7.
7 years old. How do you feel?
I feel like great that I wrote this book because now I'm gonna be famous and have a mansion.
Oh,
Okay.
I love it.
Cathy, she's gonna have a mansion.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Nyla, I love the fact that you already envision what you're going to have. Listen, what would you tell a young person out there, your age, 10 years old today, that's saying, man, I really like to do, I'd like to have a mansion, or I'd like to, become an attorney, or I'd like to become whatever they'd like to become. What would you tell them, Nyla, to keep them encouraged? Keep that picture in front of them. What would you tell them?
Probably never give up and to keep trying because you
I
never
love-
what's gonna happen when you get older.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
that's so good. Oh, that's so good, Nyla.
Listen,
Wow.
she dropping nuggets. She said never give up. So we're going to take that point. So Nyla, listen, can you tell all the listeners what is the name of your book and what is it about?
The name of my book is Nyla Chronicles, Nyla's first day at kindergarten. And it's about, like, my first day at kindergarten. And,
Love it.
So, first I go to kindergarten roundup. I remember kindergarten roundup. I just wanted to play at the park because it was located at the park. And so I wanted to play on the slides and the seesaw and stuff. And then I had to meet my teacher, Miss Jalil, and she is, like, really nice. And I really like her hair color. So.
Wow.
That's good. Listen, I love it. I love it. I love it. And so, Nyla, as I'm listening to you, you talk about your first day of kindergarten, and this is a chronicle. So does that mean you're going to be writing more books?
Yes, but I'm not starting on another chronicle book just yet. I'm starting on another umbrella called Zachary the Alien Meet Zach.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Umbrella. What? What's a umbrella? I mean, I know what an umbrella is, but wait a minute. Let me see her ID. I mean, she don't even have an ID. I need to see her birth certificate. She said umbrella. And we're not talking about the umbrella that you when it's raining. We're talking about another umbrella of her business, of what she's doing, guys. Yeah.
Wow.
But so Nyla, I want to talk about your books being in 256 Myers. I mean, I'm trying to get my name in 250 stores and books, So, I mean, how does that make you feel? 10 years old and you have your book in 256 Myers stores.
That feels amazing because I get to see my book around the stores all the time, but I haven't seen it yet, but apparently my mom and my dad have. So
they're working for you.
Waiting.
They're working for you.
Yeah.
See, these are they act like you're boss because they're your parents, but you're the boss. So always remember that. So you need to wake up and say, I'm the boss. It's my turn. I'm the boss. Okay, I'm getting in trouble here. Mama like, no. Cathy, I'm getting in trouble over here. Can you bail me out here? Bail me out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to help you real quick. That's some trouble right there. You talking? Listen, I'm super, super excited for you, Nyla. I just tell you what, just listening to your enthusiasm about your book and enthusiasm about sharing and helping other people. Let me ask you a question about your dog walking business. I see you got a lot going on. Tell me about your dog walking business.
So I only walk one dog right now, but a couple days ago, me and my friend Veronica, we worked together. She's like my assistant to tell me if a car is coming or when I'm not looking and when the dog does his business, so I can clean it up. And she also helps me when I'm not here and I have to do dog walking, and then she'll mail the money to me. So I only walk one dog right now, and then we went to another person's house, my friend Danny's house, and they said I could walk their dog in a couple of days. So I went a couple of days ago, and I got to walk it for $15, but the dog that I used to walk, it was only $10. So I just raised the price $5 more.
She said she just raised the price.
I love it.
I'm raising the price.
I'm over here taking notes for real, Nyla. Okay, Nyla got an assistant. She done raised her prices. So Nyla, listen, I see that you are a 5th grader at Hugger Elementary School. So outside of walking the dog, tell us some of the things that you like to do outside of writing books and walking the dog. What are some of their favorite activities?
I like to play basketball and play with my friend Peyton, Stella, Brooklyn.
Wait a minute, you giving your friends shout outs?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Peyton, Stella, Brooklyn, Olivia,
Well,
and
shout out
like
to our friends.
basically all the girls in my class. So yeah.
Oh, that's great. That is great. So, Nyla, what do you got any big plans coming up?
My family is going on a cruise, and I don't know when, but yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. All right, cool.
Well, I'm excited about the cruise. If I could do the water that long, I probably would invite myself because I've only been on one cruise, and I was so glad. I wanted to get back to sea so fast. I just had a dream within dreams. Can you have dream within dreams? And I just said that for the first time in my life, dreams within dreams, right? It's because you think about this. I get on the water. I was going with a family, and I had a good time. I would, but when I went with the church, right? We had a good time, but it's my first cruise, right? So you got to do something first time with your family.
Yeah.
And then you got to grow, right?
That's good.
Right. I love that. I love that. Yeah. Cathy, do you have a question?
I just want to ask Nyla one more thing. I know she's just bubbling over this morning, and I love her articulation. You got to give a shout out to Mom and Dad. I know you guys are just grooming her and growing her really well, so it's really great to hear. But Nyla, what do you tell your friends when they say, "Oh, so you're an author now"? How do you encourage your friends to do whatever they want to do?
So I would say, again, never give up, and maybe tell me what their plans are, so maybe I can help them with it. One of my friends told me he also wants to write books. So shout out to Gavin. If he is listening to this, I'll probably tell him at school. So, yeah.
That's
awesome. That's a mentor also. I love that.
Yeah, I love it too. So you told your friend to ask you. So, Nyla, share with the listeners today, who is your hero? Who is your hero?
My hero is going to be FGTV.
The TV. Wait a minute. I'm talking about a person. So who is your hero? If you had to pick a person today, who do you look up most to?
Besides your parents.
I would look out to
You thinking, y'all?
Thinking real hard.
You can say a parent if you want to, though.
She said,
Wait.
Well, your brother. Yeah, how does your brother? Because we gotta let him know that you didn't mean that. You said
You got more than one brother.
How many brothers do you have?
I have two.
Okay.
What's your brother's name?
My favorite one is my brother Jermaine.
How did Jermaine? He's a favorite one because you kind of put the other one on blast.
24, 25.
Jermaine's 24, 25?
Oh.
25.
25. So we got to have a little end conversation on that one. You got a 23-year-old, 25, and then you got a 10-year-old. Okay. Okay. I forgot. We're on the Praise Network, right?
Yes. So, Nyla, do you have a hero?
Yes, I do.
Who's your hero?
Who?
Share with us.
So it is someone from FGTV. So I would probably look up most to FGTV Duddy because he's like my personality. I'm funny. He's funny. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
I'm confused. I don't have no kids, so what is that? What is that a station? Help me out.
Station. Tell her who it is.
What is that? I'm confused. Help me out. Help me out for the older people.
So,
the old folks.
So FGTV is actually a YouTube channel, and they also make a lot of music too. So I listen to their music, and I listen to their music. So you can find their music on Apple, Spotify, and like any other music station. And all you gotta do is say FGTV or Funnel Vision, and it'll come up.
Wow.
And that led me to just gonna drop this quick nugget. You can find us on Being the Driver's Seat on Spotify, Apple, and other channels too. Our podcast. So we're downloaded. So if you missed a show on Saturday morning from 8:30 to 9 a.m., guess what? go to Be in the Driver's Seat, right? And listen to our previous episodes. Or go to our website, beinthedriverseat.com, and register to win that free iPad. We're giving it away on the last show in September. And we'll be right back for our last segment. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans here at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet. In August, we're giving away 12 months of Jack's Unlimited Car Wash memberships to the first 25 people who buy a new or used car from me. Google Regina, the Queen of Car Loans.
Chevrolet, find new roads.
Call Brenda Davis now at 248-909-9711 and get started on your new home purchase or sale. Brenda D. Davis, the realtor that moves you. Whether you're relocating to Michigan from another state or country, moving across town, upgrading, or downsizing, Brenda Davis from Century 21 Town and Country Real Estate can make it a smooth, hassle-free experience. Our award-winning offices and the outstanding personal service offered by Brenda Davis and her professional sales associates guide you through the maze of infinite details surrounding the purchase or sale of your home, helping you become familiar with a new area, finding the right home for your family, arranging financing, and settling in a timely fashion is our priority. Assuring that your relocation is a pleasant experience is our ultimate goal. Brenda Davis, an associate broker, is a 21-year career licensed realtor, a member of the National Association of Realtors, and a board member of the North Oakland County Board of Realtors. Call Brenda Davis now at 248-909-9711 and get started on your new home purchase or sale. Brenda D. Davis, the realtor that moves you.
We're back, and you're still listening to Be in the Driver's Seat. I am your host, the host, Regina Eileen Woodard, a.k.a. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. And I'm still sitting here with my two favorite co-hosts here. I got Dr. T.
Good morning, everybody.
And I got Miss Cathy Washington, all the way out of Atlanta, Georgia, our financial coach.
Good morning.
Good morning again. So my last point I just want to say is this. If you are looking to get into a new or used vehicle, I'm your girl, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet. You can go to my website 24 hours a day. You can be in your car thinking about going to work, but don't do it while you're driving. You can go to my website, Regina, thequeenofcarloans.com, put the application in. You can be at home sitting on the seat, right? Sitting on your couch, thinking about buying a car. You can be watching TV. You see my commercial. You can say, you know what? I want to buy a car. Or you can go to Comcast stations and you can find us, Be in the Driver's Seat on a Comcast on, what's our?
So we are on CNN, Bravo, Lifetime, and we're on American. And we have several more.
So in other words, after you see that, think about me, go to beinthedriverseat.com, register to win that free iPad, or go to my website 24 hours a day because I got my inventory on my website. Yes!
Awesome. Listen, I am super excited to be here again. It's Cathy Washington, your financial life coach, and you can reach me at 1-800-988-9184, 1-800-988-9184, or you can hit me up on my website at cathywashington.com. Let us help get life together. Financial literacy is what we offer, and credit restoration and all of the things in between.
Hey everybody, it's Tenita Bestseller Johnson. If you'd like to get Nyla's first day of kindergarten, you can look in any Meijer store in 5 states, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, or Kentucky. If you don't live in those states, you can pick up a copy of her book signed from soitiswritten.net or TenitaJohnson.com, TENITA Johnson.com.
Good morning again, everybody. So you heard it here. So if you are looking for a therapist, wherever you are in the world, you can go to www.psychologytoday.com, put in your city, and wherever you are, therapists will come up. And if you're in the southeastern Michigan area and you're looking for a therapist, you can give me a call, 248-214-6678. Again, 248-214-6678.
You know, I'm going to say the last words here. I love the fact that if you want to get the book, you don't have to go to Myers. You can go to Myers. We'd love you to do that. But you can go to help me out.
SoItIsWritten.net.
One more time.
SoItIsWritten.net.
One more for the slow people like myself. They got to take their time.
SoItIsWritten.net.
So you can go right to the website and purchase the book itself, because you know what you can do. Do that today. I encourage that, right? Because if you can't get out the house, can't get to Maya, go there, because it goes right to Nyla. She can sign it and you get that personal signature. You know what? All the funds go to her. We don't bypass. We bypass Myers just because they're on the show. You go right to the website. Thanks for listening to Be in the Driver's Seat, and we'll see you same time, same place next week. What you got, Dr. T?
See y'all later.
What you got, Kathy? Oh, that's right. Kathy had to go.
Later.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. See you next week. Talk to you next week.
You've been listening to Be in the Driver's Seat with Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and mental health expert, Dr. Teresa Moore.
Brought to you by Joe Longhammer Chevrolet of Waterford.
Be in the Driver's Seat, a Saturday morning mix of cars, credit, and wellness created just for you. From Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and Dr. Teresa Moore, thank you for listening.